Hi everybody. It's freaking hot in here and my desk needs to be changed out. I need to get a different one because I just banged my knee again and that's such a bitch. But you know, it happens, right? Let's see. All the stuff behind me, all like the statues and crap like that, it's stuff that means something to me, and over the years I've collected. But I look back about how much money I spent on all that crap, you know, and none of that makes me who I am. None of that. What you have, your possessions, are not who you are. I spent a lot of time trying to be somebody that I wasn't, and I had a image in my head that I was trying to fulfill. And that's where, you know, all of this came from. You know, it's not what you have, you know, that matters. It's the moments that you live in. It's, you know, the legacy that you leave behind. It's stuff like that. If you have children, it's what intelligence you install into them, and what you teach them, and how you teach them, and, you know, how your children grow up to be. That's very important. You know, if you do work for charity, that's important. But this stuff back here, it's not really important. I honestly have been thinking about going ahead and putting it up for sale and just start selling them all, because I know right now I have bigger bills to, like, you know, there's certain things that I want to get done that this, you know, could take care of almost. So I've been thinking about it for a while, and although, you know, some of this stuff does have a story for me and it is part of my life, but it's not who I am, and I don't need it anymore. It's trouble to have all that, because you know, they're statues, they're expensive, I worry about them. I moved them back here into my little second room where I film, because, you know, they were out in my living room, and people are kind of goofy when they get together and, you know, bump up against shelves and stuff like that, and I was always worried about them. So instead of being worried about them, instead of having them for no good reason, I said, what am I going to do with them? I love them, and I'll probably keep all the, how do I do this? All the Supergirls, but like Spider-Man and all that's, it'll probably go, because I really don't need it, and there's something else that I really, really want in life. But that was just a thought. But anyways, sorry, it's hot in here. I had to put the hair up. You know, when you're helping somebody or something like that, it's important to, you know, listen, but don't forget that you have your own voice. When you love somebody, love as much as you can, but don't forget about you needing love too. I mean, you can't give everything that you have and not have anything in return. It's not fair to you. I've always gone out of my way for everybody else and stuff like that, and now since I'm more focused on me, it's weird sometimes, because there's still things that I want to do for everybody else, and sometimes I feel guilty that I'm not there providing what they need because I'm more focused on myself. It's not wrong of me to focus on myself and, you know, push that other stuff to the side, because I deserve it. I've been around for a little bit. I'm not going to say my age, but I feel old. But I've helped out a lot of people, and now since I actually have a goal in my life for myself, it's nice to focus on that. I still help people when I can. I know I'm not going to go all out until I'm completely worn out. I'll set boundaries now, and boundaries are very important when you're in a relationship, if you have friends, you know, a friendship relationship, you know, even with parents. I have to have, you know, boundaries with my family now. All of that. You have to set boundaries, that way you're not giving more than what you're getting. You know, always give people the benefit of the doubt and help out when you can. You know, expect everybody to be kind and just and all that, but don't forget about yourself. Do what you can for others, but something that my mom told me when I was younger, it's so odd that she told me this, you can't save them all. So don't burn out by trying to do everything you can and forget about you. Without your own health, you're no good to anybody. I know that I am dealing with health issues that came from all that stress and anxiety and all that heartache of being somebody that I wasn't for all those years. I'm still dealing with that, and I do have some health issues because of it. I'm figuring out how to deal with them and how to cope with them and how to turn the negative into a positive now about my health issues, because, you know, it's all about me now. So I feel so selfish for saying that, but I really shouldn't, because it's nice for me to say it for once. Sorry, something was bugging me. But anyways, I just wanted to make this short video. I think I'm gonna start putting things up for sale. Not all of it, of course, because I'll probably keep Soups, and I'll probably keep Harley, and the Power Rangers, but like that one up there, that one right there. You know, I'm not getting more about it. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and make like a little thing. I don't even know where to put that. I put that on eBay? I don't know. Obviously I haven't really thought about it. This is something that kind of, you know, came to me and was like, oh yeah. By the way, another thing I want to talk about is, you know how you might say to a friend like, hey, you look terrible today, right? And depending on your friendship, it could be like, yeah, I know, or it could be like, ow, you fucking suck for telling me that. You know, all these different ways, right? Because it all depends on the relationship and stuff. So, people can really cut you really, really bad when it's somebody you care about, but you're having like an emotional struggle day, and somebody says something to you and it feels like they are against you, and when it's somebody that you really care about, it hurts even more. There are days where you can look at that person and be like, yeah, you're such a jerk too, or something like that. But the thing is, like, when you're having a down day, it feels so much worse. But, you know, you can't always assume that it's bad. And you know what? Even if somebody wants to say something bad to you, fuck them, because, you know, they're one person out of, God, billions of people on this planet. So that one person doesn't matter. I know that we all hold on to people in our lives that we probably shouldn't, and we give some respect that we shouldn't, or we fall into that thing where they're a person that we admire and they fuck us over a lot, but yet we still admire them for some good reason. That's fucked up. Why am I talking about that? Anyways, thinking outside here. Anyways, what I was going to say is, when I was growing up, I remembered this and I thought I would tell this because I don't know why. Apparently I just want, you know, to share everything and look like an ass. So here we go. When I was younger, I think it was probably about 5th grade, 6th grade. I would say like 6th grade or 5th grade. I don't know. I don't really remember my childhood. I only remember the bad stuff, except for like itty bitty little things here and there. But I had a friend named Chuck, and he lived like right around the corner from me, so we were always hanging out. Chuck, Mike, and I, and Matt, and Eddie. But like, Chuck and I hung out more because we were like right by each other. So, you know, one day I said to him, "What's up, Chuck?" And I don't know why, but it stuck in my head. Up, Chuck? Yeah, that's right. You heard me right. And so I started calling him Up Chuck. Yeah, I didn't think it was anything wrong. No. I didn't know that that was a thing that people say about food being processed back up or anything like that. I didn't know that. I didn't know. I was a kid. But I was like, hey, what's up, Chuck? Up, Chuck. So that was my way to say hi to him or whatever. A long time ago, and I feel really stupid for saying all this. But anyways, who gives a shit? But like, one day, I guess I offended him, and he told his mom about it, and his mom said to me, you know, she just started calling me throw up. And I had no idea why. I had no idea why, forever. It was probably like a year later that I finally figured it out. Yup. Like I just thought that his mom just hated me, and like I felt so terrible, and so like I avoided them for, you know, every point after that. There was a little bit of miscommunication, but what I thought was, you know, just another way to say hi or just messing around with a friend was wrong. I didn't know that because it wasn't brought up to me that it was offensive or wrong. Nobody corrected me. It was just retaliation with more rudeness towards me. And I didn't understand why I was being punished at that point. So it's odd because you have to, when you explain, if you have a bad day or if something's going on and you talk to somebody, you have to make sure that they understand what you're saying. You know, it's like steps in a relationship. If you're, in today's world, if you're expecting, you know, a monogamous relationship, you know, and that's what you want, you need to explain that and actually have, like, understanding on both sides of what that means. In today's world, it's so open, everything is. Friendship could mean completely something else in today's world. Sorry, I just went off on a little tangent there, but I'm just going to let that one go. I'm not going to put that in. You know, just be more direct with what you say to people, and let people know that they mean something to you, but be respectful of what they feel also. When you talk to somebody about plans or feelings or your emotional struggle or anything like that, you have to be open. Not to everybody, don't get me wrong, don't be open to everybody because God only knows that just lets in so much crap. But if you have somebody that you can talk to, it's really important that you do talk to, but it's also important that when you talk to that person, you let them know that you're talking to them because you trust them and that you care. And be open and honest. But anyways, I think I started this video talking about selling stuff, and all of a sudden I got here. I don't know why. It's just what I do, I guess. I'm gonna go because I have to do my laundry, and also, oh yeah, I started back in class, so yay. I feel like there's something else I wanted to say, but I can't remember what it is. So I am out. I won't be streaming today, tomorrow, blah blah blah. So I might have good news tomorrow. We'll see. But until then, love your faces. Bye.